Have you ever wondered how electric cars have evolved over time? The history of electric cars is a fascinating tale of innovation, change, and new technologies. Today we will take a deep dive into the timeline of electric car development, from the early beginnings to the latest cutting-edge models. We will explore the key milestones in electric vehicle development and highlight the most important innovations that have shaped the industry. The turn of the 20th century witnessed a fierce competition in the automotive industry as three types of cars battled for dominance: steam, gasoline, and electric-powered vehicles. If you were buying a car in the 19th century, you would have these three industries to choose from. While the steam-powered cars had a lot of power, they were also bulky and required a lot of water to refuel. Not to mention you'd have to wait half an hour for the engine to heat up before you could even start driving. The gas-powered cars were much more convenient, but they had their own set of problems. Starting the engine required dangerous hand cranking, and the loud noises and foul-smelling exhaust made for an unpleasant driving experience. That left the battery-powered electric vehicle as the best option. These cars were quick to start, quiet to run, and emitted no harmful fumes. If you had access to electricity, you could even refuel overnight. By 1899, nearly 40% of American cars were electric. In the early part of the century, innovators in Hungary, the Netherlands, and the United States began toying with the concept of a battery-powered vehicle and created some of the first small-scale electric cars. Scottish inventor Robert Anderson made the first practical electric car around the 1850s, while U.S. inventor William Morrison created his first electric vehicle in 1890. In 1893, a handful of electric cars were shown in Chicago. The main advantage of these electric cars is that they are environmentally friendly. Unlike cars that use fossil fuels, electric cars produce no emissions, and they run on clean energy. The environmental impact of the use of these vehicles is extremely beneficial in reducing the effects of greenhouse gases. However, despite their many advantages, electric vehicles had one major problem: batteries. The batteries used in early electric vehicles were expensive and inefficient, making them out of reach for many buyers. While some inventors, including Thomas Edison, tried to build better batteries that could store more electricity, these attempts fell short and couldn't solve the problem of limited range, making long trips impossible. At the same time, oil discoveries lowered the price of gasoline, and new advances made internal combustion engines more appealing. Gasoline engines were improving rapidly and became cheaper to produce, while battery technology remained largely stagnant. Moreover, gas stations became ubiquitous, while charging stations for electric cars were few and far between. The invention of the electric starter in the 1910s made gasoline engines even more convenient, as drivers no longer had to hand crank their cars. In 1908, Ford released the Model T, a cheap, high-quality gas-powered car that captured the public imagination. As a result, electric cars gradually fell out of favor and became a niche product for special purposes, such as golf carts and forklifts, and for the next 55 years, internal combustion engines ruled the roads. However, in the 1960s and 1970s, concerns about air pollution and dependence on foreign oil sparked renewed interest in electric cars. The lost history of the electric car tells us a lot about the future of transport. Cars, trucks, and buses collectively produce around 17% of global carbon dioxide emissions. Reliance on fossil fuels such as petrol and diesel has far-reaching geopolitical ramifications, as much of the world became dependent on oil from the Middle East during the 20th century. None of this could have been foreseen at the dawn of the automobile age. People raised concerns about the sustainability of powering cars using non-renewable fossil fuels and the reliability of access to such fuels. While car companies had spent decades investing in internal combustion engines, they hadn't put resources into solving the battery problem. It wasn't until the 1990s that efficient nickel-metal hydride batteries came on the market, followed by lithium-ion batteries, sparking a new wave of electric vehicles, including hybrid cars. In 1997, Toyota introduced the Prius, the world's first mass-produced hybrid car, combining a gasoline engine with an electric motor. The 21st century has been a game-changer for electric cars. In 2008, a company called Tesla Motors, founded by Elon Musk, released the Tesla Roadster, an all-electric sports car with a range of 245 miles on a single charge. It was a shot heard around the world, and the electric car revolution was in full swing. From there, Tesla designed the world's first ever premium all-electric sedan Model S. They expanded their product line with Model X, the safest, quickest, and most capable sport utility. In 2016, Tesla Model 3 was introduced, a low-priced electric vehicle that began production in 2017. Soon after, Tesla unveiled the safest, most comfortable truck ever, the Tesla Semi-Truck, which is designed to save owners at least $200,000 over 1 million miles based on fuel costs. Overall, the electric car industry is rapidly evolving, and there are many exciting developments on the horizon. With more and more companies investing in electric car development, such as General Motors with its latest model, the 2022 Chevy Bolt EUV, Ford with its latest model, the 2021 Mustang Mach-E, Volkswagen with the Model ID.4, Nissan's latest all-electric crossover SUV that has a range of up to 300 miles on a single charge, and many other companies are embracing the concept of electric cars as governments around the world are shifting their focus to slow climate change. Today, electric cars are more popular than ever. They have come a long way since their humble beginnings in the late 19th century, and they are poised to become the dominant mode of transportation in the future. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and let us know what you think in the comment. Until next time, thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.